Hi, I'm Russell Cummings, and today I want to talk to you about my top 6 time-saving tools for where productivity can really be improved by leveraging technology. Now, this is a companion to our 30-minute webinar on improving productivity, how to save 8 hours in every week, and you can find a recorded version of that on our website. First tip. For me, it's about reducing travel time and or improving the quality of our telephone communication. Too many of us spend too much time traveling for meetings and or spending time on the phone that's unproductive. So a simple way to do this is to use video conferencing. So video conferencing is a great tool. Once it used to cost lots of money and be hard to get. Now the hardware is ubiquitous. It's just about everywhere. And with mobile internet, we can all use video conferencing. So the obvious solutions are Skype. VC is one that I use because it's got easy screen sharing. Or if you've got an Apple to Apple device, you can use FaceTime to do this. What it does is a couple of things. It actually helps by allowing you to eyeball people. It allows you better visuals so you can actually share your screens and documents and other things live. And it just gives you a better quality of communication. And often for many meetings you don't need to be there, or you may be able to log in remotely and save that travel time and cost for your company. If you need a more robust solution, then you might use GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar to do that. So that's my first one. Second tip is about reducing the time spent preparing memos and instructions and providing feedback to people. So too often we spend our time here typing up this stuff and trying to get the wording right and absolutely correct. It's often simpler to report back with a simple video or voice memo. So by using the technology that's available in our smartphones or our tablets, we can actually record a simple voice memo and send it off to somebody. If you do this within a tool like Evernote, it actually means distribution is easier because you can share notes, you can share notebooks, which are all updated and synchronized in different ways. So look to Evernote for that sort of stuff. For video memos or instructions, these are particularly good for giving instructions and on how to do things with people. You can use ScreenFlow or Camtasia software to do that. But there's a whole range of stuff you can use here. You can use a LiveScribe pen with the audio. You can either use GoToMeeting to record your screenshots and that sort of stuff, or Photo Booth if you happen to have a Mac. So the tools are available on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your laptop, and probably on your desktop to actually make this stuff happen for you. Reduce your time typing up meeting notes. Again, we seem to spend a lot of time typing up meeting notes. One of my solutions is just to handwrite neatly and circulate your notes electronically using a LiveScribe pen or even a stylus on your iPad. So I currently use an Adonit Jot Pro stylus, and on my iPad it's brilliant. But the LiveScribe pen is particularly good. It syncs with Evernote and it allows you to circulate your notes. Provided you write neatly, most people can read your notes, and you can save you the time to type up things, because not all meeting notes need to be typed up. When we're talking about typing and collaboration and stuff, lots of people waste lots of time collaborating on documents with colleagues. It might be a simple letter, it could be a report, it could be a spreadsheet, it could be a PowerPoint presentation, whatever you do. In my business, we use Google Docs when we need to collaborate on documents. It's been renamed as Google Drive, I do believe, and allows you to collaborate in real time. So you can have numerous people in there changing a document in real time and looking at real-time changes. So it gets away with all those problems around version control and the time waiting for people to get back to you and all that sort of stuff. So it actually reduces the time considerably. Well worth having a look at. My fifth tip is for people who travel a lot. So if you travel a lot, you may find you spend a lot of time compiling travel itineraries and checking on flight times and that sort of stuff. My advice here is get an app like TripIt, which runs on most devices now, because it automatically compiles your travel itinerary and will keep an update and a check on your flights. I often get notified by TripIt before I get notified by the airline that my flights are late or delayed, and it gives you some great options. Fantastic option. Suggest you use that one. My sixth tip is really about maintaining concentration on the task at hand. And it's my biggest tip. It's probably the thing that's going to increase your productivity the most, is to use this simple technique. My experience is that using, and I think the research has been done, it's called a Pomodoro method, where you allocate 25 minutes to a task, and after every 25 minutes you take a 5-minute break. After every 4 blocks of time you take a longer break. Now, the discipline of simply counting down from 25 minutes is brilliant because it keeps you focused on the task at hand. But more importantly, when you get an interruption and you look up and go, I've only got 12 minutes to go, I'll either return that phone call, address that email, or catch up with that person in 12 minutes time, it stays your hand and you stay on task, finishing the task off. Now, timers abound. Again, smartphone, iPad, tablet, whatever you've got, normally will have a timer that has a countdown timer on it. And you can simply set it for 25 minutes and have it count down and put it in a prominent spot. There are some apps on the website, and you can also buy a Pomodoro timer. There's a picture of one here as well. But my experience is break stuff down in the 25-minute blocks. Go hard for 25 minutes, take a break to answer the phone calls and interruptions, then get back on and concentrate again for another 25 minutes, and you will be astounded at the increase in productivity. So there we have it, my 6 tips. So what did you learn today? Are there any good tips, any good productivity hacks that you learned? Maybe you've got some that I haven't thought of. How will you apply some of this learning from today in terms of improving your personal productivity at home and or at work? Take a second for me and just fill out a comment below and share your experiences with others, because I think this is an area where we can all learn from. All right, that's enough from me. Thank you very much. More information and webinars on our website at sbdbusiness.com.au. Don't forget to register for our newsletter to keep up to date with latest thinking, and also to keep up to date with some of the webinars, the free webinar program that we're going to be running. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.